Hello. Hello, my beautiful trap stars. It's your favorite spiritual pusher, Queen Celine. And as you can see from the deck, we are doing a love reading, okay? A special welcome back to all my OG subscribers. I love you guys deep. And if you are new to this channel, he, she, they, them, and all of my readings, flip it, twist it, reverse it, however you need to. However, if it do not fit, do not make it stick, okay? Over here, we do not give our power away to tarot, oracle, or its readers. So with that being said, I was doing a tea time reading, okay, from my tea time deck, and I wanted to do a love reading. I wanted to start off with this deck, but something said, no, use that other deck. So I said, okay, well, what the fuck is the tea? That whole reading ended up turning into a love reading, and it was so beautiful, okay? And so I'm not satisfied. So I said, let's do an actual love reading. I don't know what we're going to, I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know the energy, but I'm super excited to do this. Now, the last reading I did, pregnancy was themed. That whole reading was basically saying like, hey, you're going to get knocked up by little fine shit, okay? And y'all ain't going nowhere. Like, surprise, surprise, okay? And, yeah, so I want to get into this and I want to see what we have. I'm showing you guys the cards because last time the cards that we've seen actually flew out. So that's going to be double or triple confirmation for you guys. Okay. But with that being said, let's get into this. So we're going to see what's coming towards you in love. We'll start off with that. Okay. Yeah. All right, Holy Spirit, anyone with the greater good, what's coming towards my trap stars in love? What is it that my trap stars need to know, Spirit, in regards to love? God damn it, that pregnancy card wanted to show itself again. Caution, pregnancy alert, pregnancy alert. Yeah, guys, what the fuck? Here we go. What the helly? What the hellionte? What's coming towards my trap stars in love, Spirit? What's coming towards my trap stars in love? What do they need to know? These are my confessions. Says she got one on the way, okay? What's coming towards my trap stars in love, Spirit? What's coming towards my trap stars in love? Jesus, that dragonfly card keep wanting to show itself. Dragonflies can be very significant. Maybe one lands on you while we are watching this reading, right? Or maybe you'll see a bunch of dragonflies today and I'll be confirmation for you. I wanted to get the whole reading out, but this is giving. We might as well take this one because this one, period. But this is giving like, all right, so trap babies, you're going to have, okay. We have a commitment. What's coming towards you in love is a commitment, okay? And this is going to, wow, this is going to be a very beautiful commitment, okay? So again, whether this is you or whether, wow, wait, this all we needed was 2 cards, right? So whether this is you or whether this is the other person's energy, however, you guys will have to flip it how you want. Wow, clock at the bottom of the deck, earth signs. Leo, I mean, not a Leo, earth signs, Aries, Jesus, why am I saying fire signs? Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there we go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth signs, okay? So trap stars, what's coming towards you in love is a strong commitment. Fire signs. I knew, look, I see why. Because first we had earth, now we see fire signs, love calls. Okay, cool. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I speak? Why am I naming the wrong signs? I do that a lot. Wow, Cupid's arrow. Okay. Trap babies, in love, what you don't see coming is you have a healthy commitment coming in, okay? A very healthy commitment is coming in, and this is basically going kind of off that other reading that I did with the what's tea. So if you have not seen that reading and you clicked on this one, go and view that reading. It's always going to say, it's going to have a teacup on her and it's going to say tea time, then it's going to be the title of the reading. This is definitely a piggyback off of that reading, and it's crazy because when I ended that reading, I was like, damn, I kind of want to do a part 2, and I feel like this is it. Okay, there's been a sequence lately with these love readings, and that's how I know this energy is coming in like heavy. Okay, you have a love, you have a partner, you have a healthy commitment that's coming towards you, and I feel like this is a long time coming. Okay, this is very beautiful energy. Whoever this person is, they can work with their hands, okay, or they can be a very hard worker, right? Or they can know how to put stuff together, you know, build things, something of that sort. But this energy is very beautiful. You have someone coming towards you who is dedicated and committed to working things out with you, working with you, being with you, okay? After a lot of karmatic relationships, this person that's coming towards you is going to feel like a breath of fresh air, okay? Whoever this person is, they can have air in their big 3 somewhere in their chart, but this is someone who loves to communicate, okay? This is someone who knows how to communicate is what I should say. I shouldn't say they love to communicate because they might be a little standoffish, or they might be an introvert, but they know how to communicate. And I think that that's more important than loving to communicate, right? So the person that's coming towards you, they've been interested in you for some time, okay? If you've known this person for a while, but if you don't know this person, this is someone who's going to come in right off the rip, and they're going to be like very, very romantic, okay? This is a hopeless romantic. This is someone who might look, this is someone who can be thicker, okay? They can have that teddy bear appearance. Or this can be someone who looks hard on the outside, but on the inside, they're very soft, okay? This is giving that energy of like, you know, those men who, who scare people, but then they're like super soft with their woman. It's giving that type of energy, right? And so this person can be older than you, okay? Or you could be older than them. We can have an age difference, but mostly what I'm picking up on this person is this old school energy. This person might be into old school music, right? Or this person might like to film. I don't know. They might be big into film or movies, something of that sort. But I feel like whoever this person is, it's just giving that old school kind of love. This person opens up doors, you know, they stand on the right side of the road. You know what I'm trying to say? They make sure they take care of their woman or of their man, you know. This person they understand what they're supposed to do, okay? They understand what they're supposed to do, and they do it very, very well, right? So you're going to have babies with this person, okay? Or you guys are going to speak on families. Again, if you're coming from that other reading, I just seen air signs in the building. So we have Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra in the house as well, right? So again, you are going to have a family with this person. Whether you want a family or not, that's your business. But, you know, if you decide you don't want kids, this person is going to be very heartbroken. Okay, or if you decide that you don't want kids, if I were you, I would be very careful because you might end up having to get an abortion or something, because pregnancy is theme here. Like, you guys are, children is theme. Children is theme. There's no other way to put this. This person probably wants children. Maybe you want children. I don't know. But you guys will end up getting pregnant. Whatever you decide to do with it, that's your business, but you will end up getting pregnant. What's this confession, Spirit? Let's check in on this confession. What are we confessing here? What does this person want to tell my trap stars, Spirit? Gosh darn it, I went from being hot to being cold. What does this person want to tell my trap stars? That's too many cards. Just 1 or 2 cards, Spirit. What is this confession? 1 more card, Spirit. So we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 9 of Swords. So this person, what they want to, wow, there we go with that bullshit. Sorry, I just got a, and you guys can't see it, but I just got a notification. Let's talk about free moving boxes. And I'm like, right. What this person doesn't want you to know, right? King of Wands. So again, this person can be a fire sign. They don't have to. But when it comes to this confession, you know, this person can't believe that they're hooked on you the way that they are, right? I feel like in the beginning, maybe this person thought that you weren't, this wasn't, it's giving this energy of not understanding what they have and then being like, holy fuck, now that I have the golden ticket, what do I do with it, right? That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Like, this person did not think, maybe this person didn't think that you guys would be in a relationship. Or maybe they didn't think that you were as cool as you are. You know, there's just this energy of like a surprise, right, guys? Forgive me, I need to open up my door because I'm hot and then I'm cold. I'm all over the place. I don't have it to do it. So I feel like if I open up the door for a little bit, it'll take some of the cool air out. It's raining, it's pouring, okay, all of that. So yeah, so I feel like this person, they had no idea that you were going to be the one, okay? Maybe they weren't looking for love, or maybe, you know, they thought, you know, I don't know. It's just giving this energy of like someone who, you know, they don't mind being in a relationship, but they're not necessarily looking for a relationship, or they're not really hung up on love at this time. And so when they meet you, it's like, hey, you know, they meet you and they're like, okay, I'm attracted to this person. This person's cute. Again, something about lust, right? So maybe they were just lusting after you, right? And then out of nowhere, they're like, wait, I want to make this person my person. So in the beginning, this person could be very nonchalant, or they can be very like, again, this can be just all about sex, right? And then it's like, oh shit, this person is cool. But something happens where at the beginning, they're like, hey, whatever happens, happens. If we end up together, cool. If not, cool. And then it's like out of nowhere, they're like, no, we have to be a thing. No one else can have this person. We have to be a thing. Out of nowhere, they just become assertive and they start inserting themselves into your life, into the position that they want to be in, okay? Because they're like, wait a minute, this person can't go on without me, right? Clarify pregnancy. Someone is expecting. Clarify pregnancy with someone is expecting, Spirit. Wow, 4 of Wands. So, y'all, this person is a trip. This person very well could be, I'm not going to hold you. We seen fire, we seen earth, and then we seen air. So, and it's funny because when it comes to water, a water sign, when it comes to their emotions, they know what the fuck is up. They know how they feel. They know what they want. And they're going to stick to that, right? As water signs, that's how we are, okay? I'm a Cancer. I will fall in love with a nigga 0.5 seconds of knowing him and be in love with him up until I decide, well, I'm not in love anymore, okay? And then keep it pushing. That's how water signs operate. We're a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when it comes to that, right? But I think it's so funny that water signs didn't show up, because if this person was a water sign, they would know what they want, right? No, all the other signs popped up. Exactly, because isn't that how it goes? A fire sign's like, let me play a couple tricks on this motherfucker first and see if they can handle it, right? A fire sign's gonna want to burn you a couple times, and then they're like, hell yeah, right? An air sign, they don't even know what the fuck is going on, okay? You done just kidnapped them. You done tricked them into this relationship. They had no idea. They was not out here looking for anything. They was supposed to be going to the store and getting a bag of chips and coming straight home, okay? And an earth sign is like, I gotta see. I gotta see. You see all this land I got over here? You see all this abundance? I gotta see, okay? And so I just think it's so funny that all these signs showed themselves besides water signs, because in a reading like this, a water sign most definitely would control this, right? But any other sign, they're going to be a little loopy. And that's how this person is. So you could be a water sign, absolutely, or you can have water in your big 3. This person might even have water in their big 3. Don't get me wrong. But the energy that I feel, it's only right that we have not seen water signs yet, okay? It's just only right. And so yeah, this is a person who is like, dude, I look good. I'm sexy. I can have whoever I want. I got a good head on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I can fix shit. I work hard for my money. You know, I be macking, you know. I be getting the girls when I get them, but I don't know, man. There's this girl. I met her. She was cool. She was dope. She wasn't really pressuring me. But then out of nowhere, I just started to really like her. I don't know if it's because she wasn't pressuring me. I don't know. You know, the sex is immaculate. And you know what, bro? I want to be with her. That's what I'm hearing. Like, that's a story someone's telling someone, right? It's just like, this motherfucker had no idea what was about to take place. And if they could have betted their soul, they would have lost it in regards to how this connection is about to play out, okay? So with this pregnancy card and that 4 of Wands, honey, okay? And then we have the 6 of Wands as well as the 6 of Cups. Baby, across the board, okay? 666 can be following you, 646, okay? But across the board, baby, this person wants to be with you, okay? This is giving that type of energy where if they get somebody pregnant, they going, bitch, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. We gonna have this baby. We're going to have this baby and we're going to raise this baby, okay? This is that energy. So, bada boom, bada bang, y'all get pregnant. Now, all of a sudden, they're like, oh, we got to get married. We got to get married, okay? Like, it's that type of thing. I'm not going to hold you. This person probably doesn't even have any children. Or if they do, maybe their children are all grown, or maybe they weren't able to be the parent that they wanted to be, because I'm getting this excitement over this pregnancy. Like, someone here is overly excited, and I feel like it's the man, okay? I feel like the woman is like, what the fuck, okay? For numerous reasons. But this man, I feel like he is so excited about this pregnancy. So it's giving that energy of maybe he doesn't have children, or maybe he wasn't able to be the father that he's always wanted to be, right? So something about this child unlocks a whole new level of things for you guys, okay? Especially for them, because it's up, okay? Like, this is not someone who, if you end up getting pregnant by them, you're going to be juggling or trying to figure it the fuck out. No, this is somebody who is in it to win it, and they're in it with you and their baby, okay? Virgo energy is very significant here. So I could be talking to a Virgo, or this person could be a Virgo, right? 6 of Pentacles here. Yeah. So, you know, this is someone who is very generous, okay? Very generous, very loving, but also this is someone who wants to make things work with you. This is someone who wants to put in that work, you know? This is someone who wants to have the family, who wants to do these things. Like, they want to do these things, right? They want to hold on to the memories that they make. They want to have it. Guys, it's just beautiful energy. This is such beautiful energy, you know, especially there's nothing better than finding out you're pregnant and the person's just as happy, if not happier than you. You know what I'm trying to say? It kind of can make you feel better, or make you feel like you're not going to be in this alone. So that's just the energy that I'm picking up on at this time, okay? So for old school, we have the Star card and we have the the Knight of Pentacles. So Aquarius energy in the house, as well as this page, earth signs again. So, you know, this is someone who is not quick to move, right? This experience might go in a pace that's faster than what they're used to. And that might put a lot of worry on them, right? Because they're not used to moving this fast, or they're not used to feeling these type of feelings, feeling as deep as they feel in regards to this connection, right? Maybe they've always been very lustful, but never really wanted to be in relationships. And now they met you and they want to be in relationships, right? It's something about that. It's something about turning, I know this sounds crazy, but it's something about turning a player into a husband. Like, it's something about someone leaving a jersey, right? Retiring their jersey. And so I feel like whoever this man is, you know, I feel like they're very old school with their thinking. You know, if you get a woman pregnant, you have to marry her. Or if you do X one, is there something underneath this? Oh, This changes the dynamic of everything. This person had a certain idea, a certain idea in their head of how things should be done. I don't know if I said that earlier, but seeing this Hermit card, I have to say it how I see it now. They have a certain way of how things should go, a certain expectation, right? And I feel like this person takes pride in being alone. They take, like, it's given like that lone wolf, right? That one man wolf pack type of thing. Like this person, you know, they take pride, you know, they can be alone. They can live their life. They're very comfortable in who they are, right? But they always said when it was time to do it, they were going to do it the right way. They're going to do it, you know what I'm trying to say? When it was time to find love, or when it was time to be married or have children or whatever, they had a certain way of how they're going to do it. There's steps, right? There's steps that lead towards this commitment. And so I feel like this person, look, now this person is like, wow, this is the person I want to do this with, right? They've been struck by Cupid's arrow. They're manifesting this love, right? And they're like, okay, this is the person I want to do this thing with. So now they're taking these steps. So what you don't know is that there's levels to this shit, right? There's levels to this shit. And one must die in order to be reborn, okay? Scorpio energy. And so something about this person has to die. That's how they feel. Something about this person has to die in order for them to move into this next slot, right? And that's what's going on. That's what's going on for them. So something has to die before they can give this commitment. And what has to die is this old way of thinking. And this old way of thinking was they can be alone. Does that make sense? This person is fine. This person is, you know, they're very good looking. They have a lot going for them. You know, this isn't someone that feels lonely by any means. This is not someone who is alone, right? They can have whomever, they can do whatever. So imagine coming into a relationship, or imagine meeting someone and you're chill. You don't give a fuck if you're in a relationship or not. You don't give a fuck about nothing. You can have whomever you like, right? And then you meet this person and this person's chill, you're chill, y'all are chill. And then out of nowhere, you feel this person has this urgency in their soul. Even if this person is at a distance from you, there's something in their soul that does not feel complete unless you're in it, right? And it could lead them to being in the hermit mode. It could lead them to being all nonchalant. Look, no matter what, here you are, pregnant as fuck. It could lead to this person being nonchalant in the beginning, right? To being like, wait a minute, no, I need this person. I want this person. You do something to this person, whether you understand it or not, whether they express it or not, especially in the beginning. But there's something that you do that makes them not want to leave. They have to see this through one way or another. And that's what I think you don't understand, or I think that's what's bothering them. It's like, why out of all the people in the world, why do I have to see this one person through? That's what they want to know. That's what they're thinking. That's what's leading them towards this higher level commitment. Why can't they get you off the brain? Why do you feel so nostalgic to them, right? Why do you feel like everything and then some to this person? Who are you? Who are you? And that's what's leading to this higher commitment. Okay? Is the fact that no matter what, they can't get you out of their brain. Let's look at this healthy choices. So for this healthy choices card, we have the moon in reverse. So this person, you know, they've been taking off the rose-colored glasses with their whole life. So this person is very transparent. What you see is what you get, right? And this person has been single for a long enough time that, you know, wow, that they want love, right? They don't need it, but they want love, you know? You know what I'm trying to say? They don't need it, but they want it. And they've gone through enough where they're not going to just receive love from anybody, or they're not going to just do anything for, like, this is not someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, though their heart is big, right? But there's something in you that they're going to be very codependent on, with that devil card behind that they're going to be addicted to, right? Again, this starts off as lust, but then it ends in love. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing for men, but child, you know, this person's gonna make you a healthy option every single time. And when this person opens up to you, don't get me wrong, I do see some jealousy in here, as in, like, if you're their person, they don't want you being nobody else's person. So there is some jealousy that you might have to deal with, but it's not going to be jealousy in regards to what are you wearing and all that other shit. It's just, this is the type of person where when he called dibs, bitch, it is what it is. Sagittarius energy here, right? When he called dibs, it is what it is. Okay, so if you don't know how to be a one-man band, it ain't gonna work out, right? It ain't gonna work out. What is this teddy bear card, Spirit? What's this romance that's coming from this person? Look, big dick energy. I don't know if I already said that, but big dick energy. This person's always going to express how they feel about you or towards you. Okay, a lot of fetishes here, praise kinks, things of that sort. A lot of this person might be into dominatrix, or maybe you are. Okay, again, this person can be at a distance from you, and maybe this person needs to walk away for something before you guys get into this connection, right? Or maybe when you guys get into this connection, there's going to be talks of walking away, of moving on, or leaving something behind, right? Because I feel like this person's at a distance from you. So maybe you guys are having talks of who's going to move where, or how are we going to make this work, right? Or you're talking about the action. What are we going to do? Look. What are we going to do to get us to where we need to be? Maybe this person's in school. Maybe you're in school, right? So maybe you have to debate that. I don't know. But there's a lot of action taking place, okay? Or there will be a lot of talks of action, okay? But this person is, they are a lover boy, right? They're a lover boy, and they just want to love on you, right? They just want to do things for you. This person definitely can have a fan base, again, but because this person's fine as shit, okay? This motherfucker fine as shit. But they don't play. They're all about righteousness and justice. Libra energy here. They don't play. Okay, so whether they have a fan base or not, none of that's going to matter. You're never going to feel like it matters, right? Whether they got bitches on their dick or not, you're not going to give a fuck, because they don't give a fuck, right? This person has eyes for you, and that's who they want to be with, is you, okay? Let's see with this hammer card. Yeah, this person could be working through some bullshit right now. Okay, maybe they have a lot going on in their life, or when you meet them, they have a lot going on. So they might have to work through some bullshit. But, any type of responsibilities, any struggles, anything that they're going through, they're going to get themselves out of it. Okay, this person is very strong and resilient, right? So even if they're going through something, they're going to be able to get themselves up out of it. But most importantly, this person is here, to teach you, like, no matter what we go through, we can get out of it. Okay, no matter what we go through. Look at this. This is the epiphany of what I just said. No matter what we go through, no matter what bullshit arises, no matter what we go through, we will always be able to get out of it. God will always guide us and lead us out of it, okay? And that's what this person is all about. This isn't someone who y'all get into an argument and now they're done talking to you. Now your relationship's on the line. No, get the fuck up out of here. We go through the bad together, and when we're done, we come out on top. This is someone who is not only emotionally intelligent, but physically intelligent, right? This is someone who has a very high emotional intelligence, and they're not about to let anything go over some bullshit, okay? This is someone who puts God first, right, in everything that they do, right? Gemini energy with the lovers that I just seen. Okay, Scorpio energy here as well. The initials B and J are very significant. Okay, also B and R. Okay, like Billy Ray. Okay, BRC. The last name Coleman is very significant. We have B and J here, so someone's last name could be Johnson. Don't have to be. Okay, Boyd, something like that. Or their first names, whatever. That could be a nickname. Someone can go by a nickname. Maybe somebody has a nickname for their first name. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if their name is Jonathan, maybe their nickname is Johnny, something like that. Just take it. Take it if it resonates. Someone can have two last names. Okay, just take that if it resonates. Don't have to. Just take it if it does. So this last card is manifest, but I feel like we already know what this is. I mean, we know that this person, we know that you guys manifested each other. We know that this love life is going to we know that this love is coming based off of lust. This is lust turn, we go together real bad. This is lust turn, we go together real bad. So with this manifest card, we had the 3 of Wands that was in reverse, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles that's showing itself. So I feel like someone's trying to manifest some, look, I feel like maybe someone's at a distance, right? And someone's trying to manifest a way to get to close this distance out, right? To close this distance out. So someone might be trying to apply for jobs closer towards you, okay? Or maybe for some of you guys, the reason why this love hasn't come in is because they are at a distance. Wow, look what flew out, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, guys, something's going to happen. Look, something's going to happen for this person to come in towards you, okay? To come into your life. So if you did meet this person and there's some sort of restrictions, what's manifesting is this person choosing you over all of the restrictions. This person working towards having this love life with you. This person is going to walk away from a lot of things to be with you, okay? This person is going to walk away from it all in order to be with you, okay? Again, Sagittarius energy. Then we have the Queen of Cups here, right? Yeah, when you guys lock in, this person is always going to fill your cup. They're always going to make sure you're okay. They're going to love you the way that you need to be loved, okay? Okay, so what you don't see coming is, you know, when this person first comes into your life, there could be some sort of delay or some sort of obstacle. There could be something that you guys need to work on, or that this person needs to work on, right? But when this person locks in and realizes you're the one, baby, they're never going to not do anything without you. Everything that they do is going to be based off of you guys in the future and your future children and what's to come, future generations again. So Capricorn energy here, okay? But this is very beautiful energy, very beautiful energy. Gemini energy here as well. But yeah, what you don't see coming, or what you don't understand, is that this person at first, you know, they didn't realize how real this love was going to be. So they didn't really think much of it. But then when they realize what they have, what they got their hands on, what's happening, what's about to occur, when they realize they're in love, then it becomes a matter of manifesting. How can we come together as one? Wow, look, how can we come together as one? Because again, something about you and this person, something about juggling, right? Maybe you guys live at a distance from each other again, or maybe, you know, something with work. Maybe this person works too far, or, you know, this is going to look different for everybody. But what I am going to say is when this person realizes that you're the one for them, what they're going to manifest is bringing you guys in. So that way there's no, look, that way they don't ever have to be without you. It is what it is. Told you. Moving in closer. Period. This is the reading, y'all. I love this reading. If this reading resonated, hit the like button. If you want to join the trap house, you know what I'm trying to say, and get that re-up, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Other than that, I love you guys. I love you for free. I'm ready to drink my coffee. Peace.